Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June monthly tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are well. This is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. And we can use the cards to get a sense of the energies and messages for the month so that you can use this information to help guide you. So let's see what the cards would like us to know for you, Sagittarius, in June. Okay. Oops, okay. So the first two cards are cards of ideas or concepts to be aware of. It's really, I just refer to them as the awareness cards of this spread. So we're starting with the major arcana card of Judgment. And Judgment is a card, as you can see, the angel is blowing the horn. It's almost like a call to these people rising out of their coffins to listen to me. It's time for you to check in. It's time for you to think about your life right now. Are you where you want to be? Are you doing things that make you satisfied, that make you happy? Are you living the best life that you can lead? This card is often like a second chance or a rebirth or a chance to transform your life. It's because you're reviewing your own life. You're taking stock of what has gone before, where you are right now, what you want to do for the rest of your life. And, you're never too old to change directions, and you're never, you could do it at any age. If you feel you're not on the right path, then this is really asking you, how can you best serve yourself? How can you live a life that is joyful and abundant and fulfilling and satisfying? So, you're thinking about what is the best path for you. Maybe you've been in a job that hasn't been rewarding, and now you're going to start to look at careers or opportunities that are more in line with your passion. So then we have the Nine of Cups. So what's interesting is this Nine of Cups, water sign, dealing with emotions. You can see that he's sitting here. He looks rather content and happy. He has 9 full cups behind him. So this is a card of being happy with what you've accomplished, what you've created, what you've worked for, and enjoying those comforts. So even though here we have the Judgment card, which is saying take stock of your life, perhaps you may have everything that you want or need, but maybe you just feel that something is missing. And this is a card of abundance, material comforts, and it should be as well spiritual abundance. And sometimes it's hard to find both. You may have been thinking, gosh, I've worked so hard for so long, I have everything that I want, but I'm still not there yet. What is it? And so the Judgment card is really making you reflect and thinking about what is it that's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment, regardless of the things and the material objects or the comforts that you've created at home. The Nine of Cups is also a wish card, so make a wish this week and it should come true. So now I'm going to choose 2 cards for guidance. Wow, so interesting. The 4 of Cups, here we have Judgment, taking stock. We have contentment, but perhaps there's something else to think about. And then we have the 4 of Cups. And this 4 of Cups, we see this man sitting below a tree, and he's staring in front, and he's in solitude. He is purposely withdrawn. He may be considering, again, where he is right now. Often we might associate this card with discontent, but this could be reflection. This could be, again, a taking stock type of card, that maybe you are dissatisfied and you're really thinking about it a lot, and that affects you because here you're missing opportunities. There's the little puff hand handing the cup to him. He doesn't even see it, and that can be missed opportunities. So, this tells me that there's a lot of thinking here going on behind the scenes of what's going on in my life. Am I in the right relationship? Am I in the right job? Am I in the right location? So as guidance, here we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands brings this zest for life, to jump in, to have fun, to have adventures, to have experiences that make you feel good. And so maybe what you're missing this week is you're missing a little adventure, and maybe you need something for a spark, and to bring that spark into your daily routine. And maybe that's breaking up your routine and doing something different. And that could be, maybe you take the same route to work every day. Maybe if you left an hour early and just took a different way or did something out of the ordinary, that could just create a new feeling. This night, and this energy of the night, this fire energy, is about passion, is about being creative and being inspired and inspiring others. He's taking charge and he's doing things. He's not sitting around and waiting for life to happen. He's getting into it. So, it seems that there's a lot of reflection, time alone, and maybe the time to be alone is over. Get back in the game. When I see the Wands card, it makes me think of a lot of activity, a lot of networking, meeting with people, hanging out, dinners, happy hours, soccer games. And then I'm going to choose two cards, and this is the possible outcomes for the week. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a sense of possible outcomes that you can see the wounded warrior here is standing. He's holding on to that wand. He's got his eyes looking over as if to say, oh my goodness, what's next? And I'm going to be standing here. I'm going to give it my best shot. I may be bruised, I may be tired, but I'm still standing and I'm still in the game. So I feel as if you're going to have a situation where you have to protect yourself. You may have to defend yourself. You may have to defend someone in your family. And, it's easy to quit and lay down the wands and walk away. And it takes a lot of courage, and it takes perseverance, and it takes a lot of grit to keep standing. So there is something where you're going to have to defend yourself, or perhaps defend your family. It might very well be something related to family. Here's the Ten of Pentacles. And this is regarding the legacy of your family and the generations. You see the dogs and the older man, the patriarch, and you see the couple and then the child. And it's about working hard to provide for the family in terms of investments and providing stability and a firm foundation, and looking out for all generations, from the children to the elders, to make sure that you're able to take care of them. So perhaps protecting something, protecting your investments, protecting your, defending or protecting something. It just makes me think that it's in terms of safeguarding your finances, perhaps, for your family. So this is an interesting reading with big ideas with the major arcana of reflection, time to take stock. There's always room for transformation, for rebirth, for trying something new and getting to your best, your best you. To wishes coming true, to more reflection, to this little gentle reminder to be active, get involved. Don't be stuck too much underneath the tree by yourself. Get back in the game. And while you're back in the game, there's perhaps something that you're going to have to be dealing with where you're defending ideas or you're protecting yourself or your family. You may be expecting maybe something to happen. So let's get some more information from the Oracle cards. This is the Osho Zen. It's a wonderful deck. I highly recommend it. And I have a link to all of the decks that I use in this video. Thunderbolt. So I'm looking at this thunderbolt illustration. Lightning, people falling, it is transformation. It is a foundation that is impacted, that may be swept away in order for something else to come, but this is, a transformation happening within you. You may be thinking in a new way. You may need to clear away some things in your life that you feel that are not quite working for you. So to transform, it's to make changes after you reflect, and sometimes thunderbolts, they happen out of the blue. So maybe you've been thinking about making changes and maybe change is coming to you and it just happens. And it's a matter of how you react to it and how you deal with it. Really, that's important. So I'd like to choose a spirit card, and this card is for emotional self or spiritual self, and we can get a little more information. This says, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. And, I would couple this card with the Nine of Cups, which is, he seems to be content. And one really never knows really what's going on behind the scenes. But whatever you're working on, protecting and taking care of the family, being active, and taking the time to work on yourself, reflecting on your life, what you're doing, that's wonderful because everyone should be doing that. And so be proud of what you're doing and the work that you're doing. It takes time to make big changes. And finally, let's choose a love oracle. This is the Whispers of Love. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So whoever you are in love with, your spouse, your children, your family, your friends, the people that you love, honor them, respect them, let them know how you feel. Life is short and sometimes things happen and you don't get that chance. So take the opportunity to tell the people that you love how much you love them. I'm going to put that here. But Sagittarius, you have a very interesting reading because it's a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, some action, and some wishes coming true. And so I do get a sense that change is going to be coming. May not be this week, but it's headed your way. Show some love, be proud of what you do, and it should be an awesome week. So I hope you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, or comment, and check out my other readings, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.